Yo, what's up guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So, as it's been mentioned by Treyarch before, or one of the devs before, that they talk every now and then, but they don't really try to take each other's ideas or anything kind of like that. And I'm not calling these guys liars or anything, but I like to think that to a certain extent that it goes maybe farther beyond than what we know or what we're supposed to know. Because as you guys know, that there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes and the in-betweens that we simply don't see and that we're not meant to see. And I wouldn't even be totally surprised if there are people with Treyarch that have helped Infinity Ward or vice versa, or Sledgehammer and vice versa. Now granted, in previous games, obviously Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward worked together to make Modern Warfare 3 before Sledgehammer became their own thing. Okay. But the thing is, if these guys are all working under one company, under one publisher, which is Activision, right? How hard would it be to take a handful of people from, like, let's say Treyarch and send them over to Sledgehammer to assist with something, or vice versa? And I'm starting to think that in terms of ideas and in terms of how they plan on making their games different from one another and how they're planning on everything. I mean, because the thing is this, look, in terms of the traditional multiplayer with this game, with Black Ops 4, it definitely makes sense to presume that Treyarch is absolutely stupid in the way they're handling this shit, right? But at the same time, I can't help but think that I honestly believe that this is by design. I'm starting to think that this is by design and that it's all done on purpose. I personally think that this year was all about Blackout, and with them barely able to get multiplayer out the way they wanted to, right? So they did a lot of cut and paste, because that's all they could do with the amount of time they had, because apparently they were shut down with the idea of making COD like Overwatch or whatnot. They were so ambitious that they were too far away from home, so they were denied. Okay, so the backup plan was Blackout. So this year is all about Blackout and Battle Royale, and obviously in terms of the way the game is being updated and the amount of attention that's being put into the game and how crazy Vaughn is about Blackout and everything like that, and how it's his entire existence and all that kind of shit. It makes sense. Last year with Sledgehammer Games, it was all about coming back to boots on the ground no matter what. It's like nothing else mattered. It was all about boots on the ground, boots on the ground, boots on the ground. They were hinting boots on the ground. They were tweeting it endlessly before they revealed that it was World War II. It was all about boots on the ground. Like getting closer as possible to a traditional Call of Duty multiplayer as you can get. Granted, in some ways they succeeded, practically with boots on the ground and all that kind of stuff, but in some other ways, some people will say it was great, and some other people will say, well, they kind of missed their mark a little bit. But regardless of which, it was all about boots on the ground, and maybe even the setting itself, right? And like I said, this year was all about Blackout. So the big question remains, what is the main topic, or what is the flavor going to be next year? What is it going to be about? It's not, I hate to say it, but it doesn't seem like zombies, but it might be campaign, especially with all the backlash that they've been getting, but who knows? Hopefully they didn't start campaign too late in the development cycle. I don't know. Is it going to be geared to just the multiplayer we all know and love from the original Modern Warfare games or whatnot? Or finding a way to combine the three or what or something like that or that nature? But at the same time, don't forget, there's also the very big possibility that another Battle Royale game could be in the works. So, with that being said, I know a lot of you guys have told me in the comment section that you guys hope that there's not going to be another Battle Royale game and that basically they should just stick with Blackout for a while, and that's that. But we also know, as I mentioned in previous videos, and for those of you guys that understand, it's not always about what we want. It's also about the money. So if they see that Blackout is generating that much more money, and Battle Royale is generating that much more money than something like, let's say, a campaign, and the amount of people that would play it, you can bet your asses that, once again, it's going to be more about Battle Royale than anything. Because, unfortunately, money talks and bullshit walks. So, in your guys' opinion, and what you foresee, because you guys communicate with me in the comment section, what do you see coming next year? What do you think? Do you guys think it's going to be just a matter of kind of going back to the Modern Warfare era and adding one more chapter to that? Or do you guys think that we could very well possibly be wrong and it might not even be another Modern Warfare game? I mean, we have to consider every single possibility. So what do you guys think? Or do you guys think that Blackout is just going to end up being completely free, which definitely seems like could be the case, and then let Infinity Ward do what it does? And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm sure that these guys do a lot more communicating than what we think they do or what we're led to believe. So maybe this was, to a certain extent, planned so that way Infinity Ward can gain some traction for next year, so that way they can maximize profits as well as getting the community hype. Because remember, a lot of times their games sell because of hype. The best example was World War II. It was all about boots on the ground, and people got so hyped that they freaking pre-ordered and bought the game before anything else. Full price. And yeah, that's all I got to say for that. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Every once in a while, I like to make a short little video like this to where I kind of just explain my thoughts and kind of put them into perspective a little bit. And at the same time, I want your feedback, because you guys have different points of view, and some of you are also more knowledgeable in certain areas than I am. So it's always good to kind of collect our thoughts. But anyway, guys, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. And that's all I got for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. I'll catch you guys on the next one.